Good morning, everybody. This is Tonetta coming to you with a quick video of the morning. I'm still getting some stuff prepared before I leave, but just to let you all know, or ask if you can, please send some positive vibes and some prayers towards me this morning. I'm actually going back to court this morning because I asked for this court hearing because I felt that I was done unfairly. So I'm asking for this court hearing to have my side in this case heard this morning at 9:30 we're here in St. Louis. But I just wanted to remind you all that at times, because I know I used to fight for my clients all the time at court. I used to go to court, I was working through the juvenile courts and I worked in the foster care system. Good morning, Lee. Thank you for tuning in. And I used to work for the foster care system back in, I don't know what years it was, but 1999, I think, to like 2008 or something like that. But, of course, advocating for my clients, going to court. This was child abuse and neglect cases, but going to court, fighting for my clients' parents when I feel that they were right and that they were being unfairly treated as well. But this is teaching me with this court hearing and with what happened to me last week, that I'm not going to just sit down and just let things happen. I'm going to, of course, that's why I call it this court hearing, so I can go ahead and fight for myself. Like I said, I'm not going to, in the past, yes, I probably would have just sat back and just said, okay, this was the attorney sent this, they sent that. Without me knowing this, I put it that way, but I mean, I probably would have just said, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and let this go ahead and happen, that kind of thing. And I'm decided not to. I decided that last week, actually, when I talked to the court, got all this information, went down to the court and all that kind of stuff. So I'm deciding, like I said, to fight for myself, or I have decided to fight for myself, because I have nobody else is going to, of course. So I know that I have to, and from now on until whenever I die, I put it that way. Like I said, I know that I got to make sure that I get all my things in order, make sure that I know what I'm talking about, which I already have all that for court this morning. But I just want to make sure that you all know that for me and for you all, that whenever you have something that's going on in your life, no matter whether it's actually with the court system or an attorney, or whether it's with a friend or your partner or your kids or your job or whoever it's with, that if you're being treated unfairly and you know that you're being treated unfairly, to please stand up for yourself. Like I said, I know there's sometimes that you may feel that, of course, you're scared to do so, you don't know what to do, or there's all that we have the world at our hands with these cell phones. There's all kind of information on this cell phone or through your cell phone that you can look up, research, and figure out what's going on to actually fight for yourself. Like I said, there's all kind of people, the Secretary of State, there's all kind of folks who would, of course, assist you with your case if you don't have the money to pay for an attorney, or if you don't have the resources, whichever the resources may be. But like I said, I just wanted to come on this morning just to ask, of course, again, for your prayers and your positive vibes this morning as I go to court. Good morning, DJ. Good morning, Trey. Thank you all for tuning in. Because I know, like I said, I have to stand up for myself with this. In the past, when I would have just sat back and not did anything, or just said, okay, I'm going to take this and not worry about it because I have this piece of paper, I'm not doing that this time. So like I said, I'm definitely going to be speaking my piece this morning, because I have all my documents in order, everything I need actually this morning. Which I don't expect anything to occur this morning, because this is just a hearing for me to, when I used to deal with the juvenile court, I know the first hearing is just a hearing to, of course, find out whether you can actually take this to trial. And yes, I plan on taking it to trial, taking it as far as I need to, is how I look at it, until I feel that I get justice served, is how I look at it. So like I said, for anybody else that's out there, whether you're fighting against a legal system, or your job, or your kids, or your partner, and you feel you're being mistreated or you're not being treated fairly, make sure that you stand up for yourself. There's no reason why you can't. Yes, I understand that some people, of course, are scared, or I guess have fear to do so. I mean, that's telling you that you need to get your ass up and do something, is how I look at it. Like I said, I know people don't look at things that way, but I definitely look at things that way when I'm scared or have fear, because I'm kind of nervous this morning to go to court and talk about the information that I have and my mistreatment, that kind of thing. So, but I'm still going to do it. It doesn't make a difference. But like I said, for anybody else that's out there that's going through whatever issue, no matter who you have to stand up against, as long as you're fighting for yourself, please do so. Because I know when I didn't fight for myself at some points in my life, which it was many points actually, I felt, of course, a lot of resentment, a lot of hate. I couldn't forgive easily, that kind of thing at all. And I'm learning that that's not the proper way to be. I guess I can say that, especially when it's going to affect at some point. If you keep having all this resentment, having all this anger, having all these internal battles going on, of course it's going to contribute one day to some type of health issue. I guess whether it's high blood pressure, or I don't know, just stress or depression or anxiety, it always attributes to those kind of things. So like I said, no matter what the situation is, make sure that you're standing up for yourself. I said that about 49 times in this video. I'm going to keep on saying it, but like I said, make sure, I don't care who it is, if it's your kids being treating you unfairly, your husband, your wife, or whoever it is. Like I said, I don't care who it is, the police or whoever it is. Make sure that you stand up for yourself. You don't have to go and, yes, I know back in the day I probably would have cursed, howled, and yelled, I'm sure, but I did get kind of loud in court last week. The judge had to tell me to calm down, or whoever it was, the court clerk, because the judge couldn't hear what was being said with another case or whatever else, which I contained myself pretty well, actually, but because I was just so upset because everything just kicked off all of a sudden. I didn't know what was going on, left in the dark, didn't know what the heck, still don't know what really was going on. I just have information of what happened and what's being said. I guess I can say that. That's all I have, actually. So like I said, I'm going to speak my piece this morning. I have paperwork, all that kind of stuff, everything that I feel like I would need for this court hearing. But like I said, I'm not really expecting anything to transpire except the judge granted me the right to actually take this to trial. So that's all that I'm asking for this morning, so I can fairly speak my piece and fight for myself. Like I said, it's very important. Very important to me, and it's always going to be important from this point on, I can tell you that. So like I said, for anybody else that's out there, if you need assistance with anything, you can feel free to contact me. I'm a social worker, so I've dealt with many of cases and things of advocating for others. And like I said, with all the experience I've had, I didn't realize one day I was going to use all that experience to actually fight for myself in court this morning. So this is interesting. So I guess a table's turned, I guess you can say that. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I just want to thank you all. I'll reply to your messages later. But Lee, Trey, DJ, DeAndre, Cindy, Shane, Kelly, and Walter, thank you all for tuning in this morning. And I will keep you all updated when I get back or later on this evening about what happened, whether I'm actually able to go take this to trial and that kind of thing. So I will definitely keep you all informed. And everybody try to have a blessed day. And please, like I said, send your positive vibes to me this morning. Alrighty, bye-bye.